Hey, Whippersnaps, this is Tortimer the Great. Welcome back to another very exciting episode of Minecraft on the TimeShot server. Today, we are going to be working on some stuff. There we go. Going to be working on some stuff that is going to be leading us into something that I'm sure you guys have heard about. I'm sure that I've mentioned it, and if I have not, I'm sure you guys have heard at this point from other members of the TimeShot server that Season 1 is actually coming to an end here pretty soon. I'm certain I've mentioned it because we probably talked about it when we were out here doing this stuff. I'm like, listen, Season 1, the reset's going to be happening soon, and so we're not going to be going ahead with the giant ocean base. We're just going to we made this dock around the base and everything like that as part of that. But yeah, so the reset's coming soon. Season 2 kicking off, Season 1 wrapping up. And honestly, we haven't let you guys know exactly when that's going to be, because honestly, we don't know exactly when that's going to be. Hey, Jake's here. Sensei. We don't exactly know when that's going to be because we've got a bunch of people on this server and trying to figure out, we want to try and get everyone together to do those sorts of things. We don't want to just have like half of us or, the 6 of us that can make, like, we want kind of 100% participation in that sort of stuff. And we just don't really have the schedules all figured out on when all of that's going to end up working out. So we'll let you guys know, I'm sure, as soon as we know. But yeah, Season 1 wrapping up here soon, and get some fun plans for Season 2. I think, this server's been going for 2.5 years or something like that, and so I think a lot of people are, going to be sad to see the server go. I know both members and viewers alike will be sad to see the server go because it's got such a rich history as part of it. Just, it's been around for so long. And at the same time, I think everyone's pretty excited to get a fresh start. Got new ideas that they want to use that won't fit into what they're currently doing and things like that. Just getting a fresh slate is usually nice. And so, yeah, I think we're all looking forward to it in one form or another. But before we can start really thinking about Season 2 and the plans we have there, we have to wrap up some of the plans we had for Season 1. And this donator haul was a huge project. We spent months of working on this thing, probably over a year, because we've been on TimeShot since June of last year. So, a year and 2 months, basically, we've been on the server. And I feel like we probably came out here because I feel like I was like, oh, well, everybody else is so far on the server, we really shouldn't spend too much time at spawn. We should get going on our base. And so it's probably been like a year. I don't know. It's been a long time that we worked on this place. But we still have a little bit to ramp up. Specifically, like last episode, we worked on this dock around here, which I think is nice. But we've got these roofs on these towers. Let's see if we can get a good look at them. So we've got that, and that's the only tower that those are on. And I didn't love them initially, and I don't know that I still love them now, but I haven't come up with a better idea. And I don't want this thing to be like in construction when Season 2 rolls around, when we get that final world download. And so I want to make sure... Ooh, Mara's here even. Ooh. Puppy farted. Mara's here too. That's funny. Oh no. It's freaking Guardians. I gotta tell you, I love this base. And I just really wish I'd spent more than like 5 minutes thinking about where I wanted to put it and hadn't put it on top of like the only non-temple guardian chunk on the entire map. Because these stupid guardians have caused me so much trouble. And I think in 1.9, 1.10, even like our invisibility potion trick that we had been using, like, oh, well, we died. Let's grab an invisibility potion, go down, get our stuff. I don't even think the invisibility potions work on Guardians anymore. So, like, this thing has been a nightmare. It's super laggy because of all the Guardians underneath us. And then, anytime, like, even just down here, just before we started recording, I got killed, and I lost my legs and my boots. I lost my new pick, my new bow. That bow had mending on it. And all kinds of, like, it's just, and now when stuff ends up at the bottom of the ocean, I can't safely go get it, and so it's just kind of lost at that point. There's no way to go down and get that stuff. It's frustrating. So I won't be too sad. Like, I've enjoyed this build, and I like this build, but this location, this base location is, I'm not going to miss it. But I am excited about my plans for Season 2, but as I said, before we get into that, we need to finish off Season 1, and part of what that needs to entail is we have a new patron, and so we need to get them installed in here, and never worry, I've got, for all my patrons, I've got, let's see, is it going to be, yep, we need a bit of lapis, and, what? Where are my elytra? Didn't I keep them in here? Are they? There's another bow, I guess. What? Am I missing something? Hold on. Wait. No, I'm not missing anything. Where's my elytra? What would I have? I haven't used those things in ages. When would I have? Huh. Curious. It's a little odd. Anyway, what were we doing? Okay, so we need a name tag. So we've got a new patron. And for those of you guys who have donated, or whether one time or several times, recurring monthly via Patreon or something to that effect. Okay, we just need to get this anvil. I'd started moving some of the stuff from the center of the, one of the other things I wanted to do as part of like completing this build was move like the chests and everything out of here because they're not really supposed to be in here. I was going to build separate storage areas off this platform, things like that. They're not meant to be in here. So moving them down to the docks, you know, you have crates and chests and stuff down on docks. That seems to make sense, but can't really hang out down there too much because these freaking guardians keep killing us. Alright, but we do have a new Patreon this month. Or not this month. It's been a little... Oh no, I'm out of levels because of the stupid... Oh, crap. Because I got killed by a guardian immediately preceding this episode, I don't have the levels I had gathered for the purpose of naming this name tag. Okay, quick jog over to the Ender Farm. But yeah, so we've got a new patron. Joined us a little while ago, and it's just been a while since I've been out at our base solo recording on TimeShot, so I apologize for the delay on getting you installed, Techno. But Techno Penguin is our newest patron, and he is actually currently our highest tiered Patreon. He is $10 a month. And I had said that Yia was going to be $10 a month, but I don't think that ends up being the case. He had set up a recurring payment in PayPal for $10 a month, and then I was like, you know, if you want to do recurring payments, you really ought to move over to Patreon, and you can get rewards for your donations and things like that, as opposed to just, you know, giving up money. Eat. What's with the lag here? I don't even have ping, so like, what's the deal? Eat. We have fish. Come on. Oh, wow. Okay, I don't know what's going on there, but apparently we're not capable of eating. But when he switched over, when Yia switched over to Patreon, he had done $10 a month in PayPal, but when he switched to Patreon, he only did $5 a month. So his tier is not going to be $10 a month in there, and I think he canceled the PayPal. If he didn't cancel the PayPal payment, I'm not really sure. We'll figure something out. Okay. There we go. My Lanta. I don't know, like, our connection's not bad, so I'm not really sure where that lag's coming from. Okay. But Techno is going to be a $10 a month patron, which means he gets a fairly sizable chunk of rewards because he gets the $10 tier reward, as well as every reward previous to that. And so his $10 tier reward is that he can either sponsor an exhibit in my Jurassic World series. So he could have been the sponsor of like the ankylosaurs or something to that effect, or what? All of these item frames are gone? They were literally here like 20 minutes ago when I was in here. It's not just lag because I'm able to kill these guys. I don't know what's going on with this server. It knows the end is nigh, and so it's fighting back by just throwing lag everywhere. Yeah, yeah, so Techno he got to either be a sponsor, a named sponsor of an exhibit in the Jurassic World series. Okay. Or he would be allowed to name a Pokemon on one of my teams at a future date. And he has selected to name a Pokemon because he is a Pokemon fan. And so, as such, he is going to get to nickname my starter for my Pokemon Sun Blind Run. Alright, so we got Techno Penguin, I think is how he spells it. Yep, looks right. Alright, so we got Techno there. Fantastic. Let's go ahead and throw this stuff on. Let's hang on to these pearls because we lost some of our chunk when we died. Okay. Now, heading back to our place. Yeah, so we've got a new patron, and for those of you guys who have donated previously, no fretting when Season 2 rolls around. Probably not immediately, but shortly after Season 2 starts, we will begin construction on the new donator hall and put you guys there. I know some people like Mara have decided to, because the server's resetting, they're like, it's not worth planning to do it on another server. She's got a single player series, and so she's planning to just, or I think she already has potentially moved her donator hall over to her single player series. And I suppose I could just go ahead and put it in my Jurassic World series. But it seems right to have it on TimeShot. That's kind of where most people have their donator halls. So it just seems right to have it there, and I actually have a pretty cool idea for it. I'm pretty excited about the idea I've got for my Season 2 donator hall, so that's what we're going to do, even if it probably does make more sense to go the route that Mara's gone and put it on a single-player world like my Dinosaur World or something to that effect. Although right now my Dinosaur World isn't seeming all that safe, given that we're being exploded by aliens and things like that. Okay, so under Rainbow, Espresso Cat. Okay, so this must be it right here. So, this guy's going to be... there we go. And Thunder, I need you out of the way, bud, because I don't want to accidentally lag. But there we go. Alright, so, there we go. Techno Penguin ends up in the Patreon hall here. And again, even with the server wrapping up, we will be finding you guys, all of you guys who have sheep here, they'll all be finding new homes on... Thunder on the Season 2 map. Alright, so this one's already kind of full. Let's put him right here. So 1, 2, 3, Techno. Just put Techno for now because I know there's no chance of me fitting Techno Penguin on there, and we'll do $10 per month. Alright, and so Techno's going to get to name my starter for the Pokemon Sun and Moon series, and we'll be doing a blind run for that in mid-November, and I'm excited about that. So that is one of Techno's rewards, and then he gets all kinds of shout-outs and other things as well. Added to my Patreon Discord server, all that kind of stuff. I am going to be updating the rewards for my Patreons shortly. So it's almost the end of July. So if people get in, I guess in the month of July, I'll probably put out a tweet like I normally do. I meant to update my rewards in July, but I haven't done it yet. I bet it was a busy month. And so if people get in as Patreons before I update the rewards, they will get both the old rewards and the new rewards. So like if I change things and let's say that, okay, so Techno is a $10 a month reward member. If I update the tiers so that now $10 a month is something that Techno had not previously received, he will receive the new $10 a month award as well. Reward, I guess. So yeah, that's just kind of how that works. So if you've been thinking about it and that sounds like incentive or something to you, feel free to go ahead and join. Joining at the end of the month, at the pretty much, I think it's the last day of the month or the first day of the month that Patreon processes pledges, and you don't get your rewards until pledges process. So you've got to pretty much join now to get rewards for July, basically, sort of thing. If you haven't joined by the end of July, then you don't get rewards for like another month, sort of thing, because I don't get paid for another month, sort of thing. But anyway, okay, so we've got our new Patreon installed, so thank you so much, Techno, for your support. And now we want to put we want to get this stupid place done before the update happens. So what we want to do is I want to work on getting these roofs installed on these towers that we have in the corners. Now I was all prepared to do that, but I was killed by a guardian, as I said, and I had a stack of dark oak stairs in my inventory. Okay, but we do have dark oak wood here. Okay, perfect. That'll be fine then. Let's take half of this, because I don't think I've got any more logs I need from dark oak wood, but we'll go ahead and save some just in case I remember, oh yeah, there's a big chunk on the platform that we need to wrap up. Okay, so let's head on up here. But yeah, so I'm pretty excited about my Season 2 plans, and I've got a really cool idea for Season 2's donator haul. So you guys and all your sheep. Ooh, I'm just now realizing that I used sheep for everything, which means I'm going to need to get another fishing farm. Although my fishing farm wasn't that hard to put together, and honestly, we had pretty good luck with getting name tags from that fishing farm. So not too worried about it, but we will have to put together a new fishing farm in order to. Okay, so get this around the edge, and then we put that, and then that, and then 2 up from there. Let's. Okay, so this, and then yeah, it's 2, and then stairs, and then a block on top, and oak. We don't have any. Don't have any fences with us. I'm holding down the key to eat. Eat a fish. Tortimer, listen to me. Here we go. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if my computer's like dying, or if the server's dying, or you guys getting weird lag. Let's see. Sometimes it's just me, and I don't understand what causes it, but we'll just go with it, I guess. Okay, so we're going to have dirt, and we'll start there. That looks like I got... Yeah, I already did the ring around the posy here. Jake is not really here. He was here. Sensei! No! Yeah, I have not been able to eat properly for like the last 20 minutes. So it's not Mara going through a portal. But that's okay. We'll be fine. So let's go ahead and throw this roof. I don't remember what we did on the inside here, but I do think, I think it was just one bump up here, and then we had the stairs. Okay. And I am uploading. I didn't think about that. Usually that doesn't really cause issues. I am uploading, I guess. But my theme looks fine. Usually doesn't cause issues. That could be it. I didn't really think about that because, yeah, normally I'm, normally uploading isn't something that I really am too concerned about because, oh, no. I can already tell you we're not going to have enough wood to be able to do that. We can't waste planks like that. Oh, well, it's going to fall. Whichever. Okay. So up here. Oh. I wouldn't have thought that'd be the issue. I mean, I know some people like Poet. If he's uploading, his computer is completely worthless. He can't even like watch a video on YouTube or something. But I've never had that issue. But that's probably it. Yeah, because my ping looks fine. So I don't know. All right. So let's go ahead and put dirt in that. All right. So I think yes, my shovel survived. So let's go ahead and use that. Alrighty. So there we go. Ooh, and we don't even have the gates on this one properly done. My Lanta. Alright, but that's basically what we're going to do. We're going to put those towers on each of the other ones. I probably will continue doing that off camera. and get this place all finished up. I'll get all the chests moved out, and I will get just everything finished off to where we kind of want it. And then I think next episode, barring anything unforeseen, we might be seeing a case. We might be doing the trial against Poet. And I'm not sure if that's going to happen though. This season, again, trying to get everybody together is difficult, and even just getting the different sides of that case together is scheduled on my docket for doing their individual depositions was a huge pain. And so trying to get both sides together to actually do the trial, plus hopefully having some. Plus potentially then having some jury members, hopefully, who can help me with the decision on the trial against Poet. I don't know if that's gonna happen, but at the very least, next episode will either be the trial against Poet or it's going to be a tour, and I'm gonna get all my stuff finished up. And then we will do a tour of all of our builds and stuff on the Season 1 server so that we can have that nice memory of everything we have accomplished to take us into Season 2, which will be very exciting. But anyway, guys, I think that's going to be it for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. I've been Tortimer the Great, and you guys have been great. Make sure to leave those likes, comments, subscriptions for me, guys, and I'll see you all back here next time on the TimeShot server. Alright, guys, have a good one.